Now this is going to be a tip of the day for all of you stroker riders or anyone that wants to change their air-cooled system to water-cooled. Here's something you will miss, and it can fuck things up. These right here. There are 4 of these, just like that, that hold the foot pad tray or whatever down onto here. Your hose will fit perfectly right underneath this runner, but as you can see, that bolt is right in the way of that, and you're going, well, whatever, it's no big deal. What a lot of guys do is they will take this hose right here, which is a good deal, and they'll put plastic ties here and up here and up here, and you can see the hose as it comes down. The thing is that with the stock, these stock bolts, they were never designed for anywhere near to be near a hose. So if you take your finger right here and you put it on the bottom of this bolt right here, let's see if I can get that far down under and take a look at it. Let's see, you can see the bolt. It sticks about an 1/8 of an inch or more, 1/4 of an inch down beneath the metal runner. Okay, now you say, well, what's the big deal for that? The deal is this, that if you go and put plastic ties on your hose and get it up right real close here, and you get it nice and tight and everything else, you think that's great. What happens is you're going to take your bolt and you're going to put it through this hole right here, and this top part, about this much of it, is going to be pushing into your hose because you've already got the hose clamped on there. So what you have to do is this. You need to take some washers. This is the tip of the day. You need to take a few washers, okay, and you stick them on your bolt, and then you put them in there, okay, and then you tighten it down. If you're running this line right here, because I've taken this off before and almost found a hole right here underneath this one, and I found another hole underneath this one right here. So with a washer, you're not going to hurt anything, but you're going to raise that bolt up just a tiny bit to where it's not going to interfere with the hose. And if these are one of those kind of things that you're not going to get down on your hands and knees and look under it and check and see if it works. This is just something I ran into, and with time and all of the vibrations that these big motors put out, they will rub holes through everything. Another thing is I found out, I'd like to let everybody know, is that with my 20-year-old rear brake, that's front, rear brake cable that was sticking, what I found is that, I don't know if you can see it, but right down in here it was rubbing against the paint on the center tubing right here. And it rubbed through the outer sheath, through the inner sheath, and then it went to the, it locked up the rear brake. And that's when I stopped using the bike, it was really getting hot and I couldn't figure it out. Then when I went to put the bike away, or no, a couple years later, a few months ago, when I took the bike out and I was rolling it along, the rear wheel wouldn't move. And I thought, what in the hell is that? And it was because of that crummy brake thing. It's not there. I don't know exactly where it is. But as you can see, things are coming along. You have to make sure that when you do your hose like this, the hose will work like this. It's kind of cool. It's hard to get these clamps to where they're not hitting against the wall here, or that after you get everything together and tighten down, you may need to tighten something down here, and that's why I put the clamps so I can get at them. But down here, it's almost impossible. I may have to reverse that so I can get at it from this way. Then all you have to really worry about is this screw hole right here will go down. I don't know if you can see in there. I think you can see the hose right here. You want to make sure that you line this thing up perfectly with the screw hole on each side, so you don't put a hole in your belt, or in your hose. And the hose comes out right here, and it'll come up like this, and it will go to the motor right there. My biggest part of building a stroker with a radiator has always been trying to get everything to stick underneath here, underneath all these plastics, and to have everything fit halfway correctly. It can be done, but it takes a little bit of shoehorning. The other deal is that these plastics are from 1993, so that makes them 25 years old, and they have shrunk, they've expanded, they've curled in some places, and I have a new one of these. I think I have the new bottom. This one I cannot get. Frankie was going to send me one. Thanks bro. I got this one to work. Anyway, thank you. I wish I had some of you guys around, you know, Frankie and Grant Mara, guys, you know, from Hawaii or whatever, just someone else I can talk to when I'm building these, because I've done this all alone for 12 or 14 years, and I love doing it. It's like I talked to a gentleman years ago, and I don't know if he's still working on bikes. His name was David Toba, or Dave Toba, out of Hawaii, and he told me that he has learned over the years everything about these little bikes. I imagine that all the Hawaiians know that, but he said the most fun about playing with these little bikes is learning about them and knowing things you never knew before, experimenting and just finding out new things. Then he went on to tell me, this was years ago, I haven't talked to him in years. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Dave, I appreciate it, wherever you are. Then he told me that, what did he tell me? Yeah, I'm getting old. I can't remember what he told me. Okay. I'm getting old. Alright, I'm going to post these. Project DIO continues.